YouTubers, it's your girl Shannon from Tesla and Chill, and today we're going to be talking about 5 things that I love about my Tesla Model 3. Now, I know you're asking yourself right now, how could you possibly narrow it down when there are a million things to choose from? Well, let me tell you, it was hard, but I was able to do it, and I want to share those 5 things with you. But before we jump in, take a hot second, help your girl out, hit that subscribe button, drop us a like, give us your comments. I like to read them all, good and bad. You might get a clap back, I don't know. But let's go ahead and we'll talk about what I love about Tesla. You can see I'm repping today. So let's talk about the 5 things I love. We're gonna work our way back from 5 all the way to what I love the most about Tesla at number 1. Now, number 5, what I love about my Tesla is the looks. Just look at it. It is so sexy. It's so streamlined. It's got those beautiful curves. Let's just do a full walk around. Sometimes this car reminds me of myself because it's got those sexy curves. But you can see, look at it. It's gorgeous. It's got these angles. It looks so futuristic. The back looks so streamlined. It's just gorgeous. When you pull up in this car, people look twice at you. It is just one of those attention-grabbing cars, kind of like myself. But that is why I love it so much. I love that the handles go in. It's got just those pops of chrome, and you can see, if you haven't seen one of our previous videos, I did add just a little detail myself. You can see the red tees that I put around the car. It just gives it a little extra poppity pop. So I even added one right on the front here and the trunk. But again, these angles, these curves, it looks like a car from the future. I love the attention it gets me. It looks amazing. This is probably one of the nicest cars I've ever seen in my life. Now let's keep working our way down. We talked about the looks. Now what is the 4th thing I love about this car? And that is the fact that it is gasless. I love the fact that it is an electric car. I love the fact that I do not have to go to the gas station. Those things are grimy, they're dirty, they're germy. Ugh. I do not miss going there. And it's so great knowing that I can sleep in the morning. I don't have to get up a few extra minutes so I can hit the gas station. I don't have to stop there on the way home. I can just come home every night, plug this baby in, and know that it's gonna have enough range to get me wherever I need to go the next day. And the fact that I'm helping the environment kind of makes me feel good inside. And to be honest, I really love using straws, you know, just like the regular drinking straws that are really bad for the turtles. I love using straws, but I hate the fact that they're bad for the turtles. So when I drive this car and I know it's good for the environment, I feel like it kind of cancels out the straw thing. And as good as this car is for the environment, I love the fact that supercharging is so cheap. It's literally like pennies to charge this thing. And really, coming from a Ford F-150 Platinum, where we were spending like over $4,800 a year on gas alone, having that savings in my pocket lets me spend money on other things. And I love that I can do that because I like to buy things. So again, good for the environment, good for my wallet, good for my morning sleep. Gasless is really just the way of the future. So I think everyone just needs to like get on board that train real quick. Now, what kind of Tesla owner would I be if I didn't mention the frunk? This thing is amazing. I love it so much. This is no doubt one of my favorite features of the car. I love how big this frunk is. It's literally holding a person right now. And not only is it good for carrying your takeout and your groceries, but we've changed our 1-year-old's diaper in here once or twice, so it can hold a good bit of stuff. Now, not only is like the frunk the coolest thing, I think it's probably really functional. It adds a lot of space. We've definitely used the frunk on quite a few road trips that we've taken so far. And I think Tesla has the biggest frunk that I've ever seen in a vehicle. If you've looked at some of our past videos, when we did reviews on the Audi e-tron and the Jaguar I-Pace, those frunks were really more of afterthoughts. It's like the engineers and designers were trying to keep up with Tesla, and they thought, ooh, Tesla has one, so we better add one too. And those frunks were like a joke. Some of them were barely big enough to hold my purse. So Tesla no doubt has the trunks on lock. Absolutely one of my favorite things. Let's talk about something Tesla's known for, and that's performance. Now my Model 3 is a dual motor, which means that it gives almost instantaneous torque when that pedal's pressed down. This thing accelerates so quickly, it sucks me back in my seat and makes me lose my breath. I actually keep a bottle of Tylenol in the glove box for passengers that aren't used to it and they get sick the first time they feel it. Let me show you what I mean. This is how quickly this car can accelerate. As great as the Model 3 is performance-wise, that's still not my number one favorite thing about it. My number one favorite thing about the Model 3 is the technology. Look at this. This screen right here controls the whole car, and it is a beautiful screen. Look at how large that is. Anything I need to do, I can do right here. I can control the temperature, turn my heated seats on, open the trunk in the front, make any of my adjustments, have my navigation up there. I can access Sentry mode from here. I can have it turned on, turned off. It'll even send warnings to people that are looking in the car or trying to mess with it that Sentry mode is on. It'll even let people know that if I have a dog in the car, that my dog is okay. But what you're probably thinking that I need to mention is the coolest thing about the Tesla, and that's autopilot. Autopilot literally lets the car drive itself. When I'm on the highway, this car gets me where I need to go. It'll slow down, it'll speed up, it'll change lanes, it'll even take the exit for me. This car is so technologically advanced, and that is by far my number one favorite thing about this vehicle. Now, I can't wait for autopilot to keep advancing. I love the fact that once you buy it, you still get over-the-air updates. This car, it is still continuing to improve even after we bought it almost 6 months ago. This thing is amazing. I love it. I can't wait for it to keep getting better. Now, that is all I have for today. Those are my 5 favorite things I love about the Model 3. If there's something I haven't added, just drop it in the comments below. I love to read them. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.